much of Europe as well. But you can see here that it is beginning to fray around the edges. And then out in the Atlantic, well, we've got some very angry looking cloud Atlantic weather systems, and I think they'll begin to make some inroads into the far northwest of the British Isles during the weekend. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Let's take a look at how the weather map looks, and there's that area of high pressure. It is going to slowly move away eastwards during the next couple of days or so, and as I suggested, it will let weather fronts start to push in to the far northwest, so some changes coming along there. Not much change though today across the British Isles. Still that cloud running on to this northeast coast, thick enough to give the odd spot of drizzle, fairly misty up on the hills. I think there is a chance of it being a little less dull, not really bright over central parts of England. The best chance of a glimpse, just a glimpse of the sun, will be over North Wales and Cumbria. Perhaps a little bit less dull over Northern Ireland during the afternoon as well. But already they're seeing some sunshine up in the Highlands of Scotland and around the Moray Firth. But I think in the west and the north it's going to stay rather cloudy with more drizzle to come. Those are the temperatures this afternoon, and you can see that the coldest spot is down here in the east. Let's look at those in a bit more detail. Here's some city maximum temperatures today, and you can see that the milder air is showing up there in the north and in the west, much colder in the south and in the east. Leeds, Norwich and Newcastle not very far away from their overnight temperatures this afternoon. The winds from the southeast still drawing in some quite cold air from the near continent, and that's slowly making progress a little bit further northwards. Once again, the winds are pulling in that moist air on the northeast coast, and that's the reason it's going to stay grey, misty and drizzly there. The wind speed's not particularly strong this afternoon, but you can see that general southeasterly flow becoming more of a southerly flow over Northern Ireland and Scotland. Now tonight the cloud will thicken up once again lower onto the hills to give some fog up there. It will turn a bit misty at low levels. There could be some patchy fog around. The good news with all the cloud about is though that temperatures should stay above freezing, although there may be one or two gaps up in the Highlands of Scotland that could give a touch of frost. And then tomorrow, well, a bit of a repeat performance of today, gradually brightening up through the day, and temperatures just a touch lower than they've been today, I think, over southern parts of the country. Into Friday, that weather front starts to push southwards. It'll fizzle out, and then another one will come into the far northwest on Saturday. So for Friday and Saturday, similar sort of weather for Northern Ireland and Scotland. Bands of rain pushing in, gradually turning lighter as they move further south. Over southern parts, England and Wales staying rather cloudy with some mist and some drizzle. On Sunday, the weather front pushes a little bit further south, but it's sandwiched between two areas of high pressure, so it's going to be a very weak feature indeed. It will give some heavy bursts of rain over Northern Ireland and Scotland at first, but that rain's going to be very